So Gina, how will the labs work on global challenges you've identified? And you gave at the beginning the example of Facebook and a couple of others. And these kinds of challenges may need a combination of interventions, projects, policy, norms, and more at a global level. How are the labs going to help with those?
Yes, excellent question. Really, really excellent question. I mean, I guess, so the thinking is that that's exactly what we mean by this sort of portfolio approach, right? That the Facebook example is a prime example whereby part of the solution might be behavioral, part of it might be regulatory, right? Part of it might be technological. Maybe there's an algorithm that can I don't know, prevent that kind of thing, or monitor it, or what have you. So that's exactly what we mean, is sort of like, you're right, that you're going to need sort of a normative approach, again, a behavioral approach, technological approach, etc. So that's exactly what we mean by that question. Very good point on how this sort of bubbles up and then takes on global challenges. I think that's where, if the network works, we would get some momentum, right? If not, then things remain sort of country level. So the idea of doing this in so many places is really to have that kind of critical mass and momentum, I guess, to be able to have enough of an articulation that it's not just one story. This kind of a thing, either with the disinformation campaigns or with the way that social media is regulated and the impact it has, I think is starting to happen more broadly. As we start to get a fuller global understanding of the dynamics around those problems, then you're absolutely right. Some global approaches and partnerships would be needed. But I think we need to get beyond the sort of anecdotal evidence that we're at now, the one-by-one stories, and also create a bit of demand for solutions to those issues, especially if it's going to be at the global level.